Willkommen zurück zu Let's Play Go Go Nippon, my first trip to Japan. Im letzten Part jetzt und im letzten Part haben wir Makotos Ende bekommen, aber uns fehlt immer noch was. Ich habe ausgeblendet, dass wir nach Ikebukuro müssen und da sind wir jetzt mit Akira und ja, Makotos Ende ist ein bisschen mehr mit Liebe gefüllt, meiner Meinung nach, als Akiras Ende, aber dafür war Akiras Ende viel dramatischer. Aber gut. Dann wollen wir doch mal. Ikebukuro. That's right. This is Ikebukuro, the second busiest travel destination in Japan. Second busiest? You'd think the second busiest place in Japan would rank pretty high, on a world scale too. And there really are. It's as crowded as I'd expected for the second busiest place in Japan. Just leaving the station and coming here, I feel like there were an awful lot of people. I should inform you, this isn't even the busiest day of the week. What, seriously? Yes, on Saturday and Sunday the number of people you'd see here would put this to shame. This road, the Sunshine 60 Dori, is the most popular street in Ikebukuro. Dori, a Japanese suffix meaning street. This doesn't even compare to the crowds you'll see here on the weekends. Oh, I can't believe it. There are a lot of people here today already, if it doesn't even compare. But as scary as the prospect is, I'd kind of like to see it. The town of Ikebukuro was once a very small village. But about 100 years ago, a train station was built here. From there, the population grew rapidly until it became the city we see today. Wow, that's amazing. They also had, say, a lot of painters and artists lived around here before the Second World War. They called it Ikebukuro Montparnasse, after the Montparnasse in France. Wie auch immer das ausgesprochen wird. Wow, an artist's town? Yeah, and maybe because of that, a lot of manga artists still live here today. Manga? I love manga, especially Japanese manga. Really? Have you ever heard of Tezuka Osamu? Tezuka, isn't that the man they call the god of manga? That's right, you really know your stuff. Tezuka Osamu also lived in the Ikebukuro area. They say that many aspiring manga creators make pilgrimages to his apartment. Wow. I always thought of manga as kind of disposable entertainment, but when you think about the history like that, it really does feel like an art form. It is. It's not fully appreciated the way within our country either, but... Well, anyway. Now that you know a little about the history of Ikebukuro, let's walk around a bit, shall we? Okay then, let's go. So I'd like to say, but... What's wrong? To tell you the truth, I really need to hit the John. Is there a public restroom somewhere in the area? Oh come on, I told you to take care of that before we came here. I'm not proud of it. Oh well, unfortunately, Japan's shopping districts don't offer a lot of public restrooms. What? Seriously? Then what I'm going to... We don't have a choice, so we'll have to make do with this area. This area? But with all these people here on the streets... I hope we won't have to resort to that. Oh, but I'm not sure I can hold it much longer. Oh, what should I do? Huh? Sorry, it's just a joke. A joke? Then what? Ah, but there really aren't many public restrooms around here. But it's okay, we can use the one in the konbini. In the konbini? Yes, if you ever need restrooms in the city, you can always go to the konbini. Das haben wir eigentlich schon gelernt. Jetzt wäre ich eigentlich darauf gespannt, was wäre, wenn wir die Sachen nehmen, das bei Makoto schon wissen und dann herkommen. Ob sie das nochmal sagt oder ob sich was ändert. Das wäre eigentlich schon interessant. The arcade would be another option. I see, I have to remember that. But anyway, let's hurry to the toilet. Oh, please. Phew, I feel so better. Oh, that's right, I forgot to mention. There are some convenient shopping districts that won't let you use their bathrooms as a crime prevention measure. To be sure to keep that in mind. Okay. God, why didn't you tell me that earlier? Well, they let you use it, so what's the problem? That's true, but still. More importantly, come on, it's time to go. This way. Hey, do you remember the name of the street we were on? Huh? I think it was Sunshine 60... Yeah. Yes, the Sunshine 60 Dori. This is the reason it's called that. Oh god. Ew, 60 Stockwerk oder was? This is... Ich überlege gerade, was das dritte japanische Zeichen ist. War das ein Wahr? Ja, würde glaube ich sein. The Sunshine 60, the crown jewel skyscraper of Ikebukuro. Oha. Wow, it really is tall. Is it called Sunshine 60 because it has 60 floors? Bingo. That's absolutely right. The Sunshine 60 was built in 1978. At the time it was built, it was the tallest building in East Asia. Unfortunately, it's farther down the list nowadays. But it's still quite tall. Yes, it is. I know, hey, as long as we're here, you wanna go inside? Inside? Are you sure? Am I sure of what? Well, isn't it an office building? Don't worry about it. There's shops and public spaces inside too. Plus, on the top floor... Das ist das Bild, was uns fehlt. Oder? I can't believe there's an aquarium in Sunshine City. Are you shocked? Totally. You've also got stuff like a planetarium, a theater, a museum, even a shopping center and a theme park. All that? Then you could spend a whole day just in Sunshine City. That's the idea. Oh, I see. Hey, let's look at that. That fish has a funny face. It sure does. It looks a bit like you. Hey, my face doesn't look like that. Hey, I'm just kidding. Hey, look over there. You can see ocean sunfish. You really can. It's been a long time since I've been to the aquarium, but it's nice to come here every so often. Yeah. Yeah, it is. I can't believe we're looking at fish this high in the air, in the middle of the city. Now that you mention it, it is strange. Yeah, I wonder how the fish must feel. Die merken doch keinen Unterschied. Es sei denn, auf der anderen Seite kann man runtergucken und dann weiß ich nicht, was das ist. How the fish must feel. You know, what people say? That they feel sorry for the fish in aquariums and animals at zoos, cramped into these little spaces. They say it's wrong, and they should have more space to move around in. But sometimes I wonder if that's really true. Akira? When you think about it from the point of view of a fish or an animal, what do they care about the size of the world outside? Living in a wider world means you're caught up in the cruel cycle of life. You might get eaten before you're grown to full size. You live in constant fear of death out there. Sometimes I think it might be nicer for them to live in these tanks, where they don't have to worry about natural predators or finding food of their own. Maybe that's just another form of happiness. And it's not as if the animals in zoos and aquariums know what they are missing, right? If they don't know about it, the world they are in right now is the entirety of their world, don't you think? Do you know Japanese phrase? The frog in the well knows not the ocean. No. It was originally a Chinese phrase. It means that when you live in a small world, you know nothing of what it means to live in a larger one. But if a frog has lived in a well his whole life, what does he need to know about the world outside? That's what I think. Akira. What am I doing? I'm just babbling on about stuff again. Sorry, don't mind me. But seriously, let's go farther in. It looks like there's sea otters and penguins up there. Sure. Sure. Oh, those penguins were adorable. Yeah, they walk so funny. They really do. The otters were cute too. I feel so satisfied. But I never expected to see anteaters in an aquarium. Hey, there's an anteater who keeps escaping. He's kind of famous for it. Wow, really? Anyway, I'm getting a little hungry. You want to get something to eat? That's what I've been waiting for. I've been starving since we were in the aquarium. Because you were watching the fish? Haha, now that you mention it, maybe so. Oh, please, you're hopeless. But anyway, I wonder where we should eat. Is there anything you in the mood for? Me? I want... Ja, ich glaube, ich habe noch ein paar Speicherpunkte offen, wo vielleicht eine Auswahl ist. Dann mal gucken. Wir werden jetzt beides sehen. Und ich würde sagen, what do you recommend? There's a type of food associated with Ikebukuro. What is it? Ramen, of course. Ramen? You mean noodles? Yes, they were originally a Chinese dish, but Japanese people evolved it in another direction. It's become practically the national dish. There's violent competition among ramen shops in Ikebukuro. They call it ramen wars. Ramen wars? That sounds kind of dangerous. But see, look. There's one there and over there, see? Here and there, all ramen shops. Fällt mir ein. Ist The World Ends With You nicht auch Ikebukuro? Naja. I see. With that many shops around, it really is eat or be eaten. I know, right? For the more popular shops, you might have to line up for half an hour to eat there. Anyway, let's ramen. That's a strange turn of phrase. Huh? What? You're looking at me funny? Nothing, I always look at like this. I see, that's true. Hey, anyway, I'll follow you. Hahaha, here, this way. Come on. So, schön Ramen gegessen, noch nicht. Restaurant. Phew, we had to wait a while, but we're finally inside. Rashaimase! Whoa, what a loud voice. Isn't it amazing? The force of the greeting is one of this shop's trademarks. Anyway, we'd better order. Oh, this place uses meal tickets. Meal tickets? Yes, you see that vending machine over there? You buy a ticket for what you want to eat there and take it to the man at the counter. There's a vending machine in a restaurant? That's right. They're pretty common in Japan. Whoa. Anyway, maybe you should stick with the standard ramen for today? Sure. Now, give the ticket to the man at the counter. Ramen, huh? I wonder what it'll taste like. Omatase shimashita. Das heißt so viel, Entschuldigung, dass Sie warten mussten. Oder wenn das Essen kommt, so quasi. Aber da steht a ritual phrase used by servers when bringing your food. Whoa, this is ramen? This is long noodles like pasta floating in a bath of hot soup. But it's not like minestrone either. You're supposed to slurp up the ramen while it's hot, blowing on it to cool it down. Slurp it? Yes, make a lot of noise. I know it's hard for foreigners, but for Japanese people, slurping noisily is the proper way to eat noodles. I see. Anyway, let's hurry. Itadakimasu. This is... How is it? Perverse Geräusche machen. Hehe, I guess I don't even have to ask. Tja, Ramen ist einfach geil. 800 Yen for one bowl of ramen, huh? Oh, that was great. It was so delicious. You seem happy, I'm glad. I can see why ramen become a national dish. I know, right? I've gotta eat it again while I'm in Japan. If I get the chance. Anyway, as long as we're out, would you like to walk around town a bit more? Sure, that sounds good. I know, it's a bit far from here, but there's a temple where they hold a festival for goddess called Kishibojin. Long ago, she was a fearsome monster who would kidnap and eat children, but the Buddha saved her. She took a maternal form and became the goddess of children birth and child rearing. Wow. Und das war's. Hey, let's eat out of dinner for tonight. Ja, okay. Wieder doof. So. Das kennen wir und das kennen wir auch schon alles. Also würde ich sagen, senden wir mal den Speicherstand, den wir haben und laden den da. Gucken wir uns mal an, was kommt, wenn wir sagen Standard. I'd like the usual. The usual? What's that? The usual for me is over there. You're talking about, yeah, hamburgers. What? What's wrong? You're an idiot. You came all the way to Japan for a hamburger. Yeah, but I figured Japan has its own unique menu, so... Ah... Fine, let's go. I knew it. There's stuff on this menu I've never seen before. Okay, I try the tsukimi and then this and this and this. I'm sorry for the wait. Please take your time. The workers here are so polite. But I guess the payment system is the same. What's that, Akira? This is chicken. Wow, it's another Japanese original. Really? I thought this restaurant's menu was the same all over the world. Anyway, what did you order? I ordered something called tsukimi and my usual hamburger. Why did you come to Japan to eat something you always eat? I wanted to see if it tastes the same. I see. Anyway, itadakimasu. Itadakimasu. Yeah, tastes just the same as usual. Ein Burger weg. Now to try out this tsukimi thing. This is great. Really? Yeah, I didn't know there was a fried egg in this. There's a smooth taste to it. It's great. Oh, sowas liebe ich, ey. Wenn du so richtig schön Rindfleisch mit Käse und Ei hast. Und eine geile Soße, das schmeckt echt geil. Habe ich zwar nur selbst gemacht, also von daher keine Ahnung. Wie es hier so ist. The name Tsukimi refers to the way the yolk of the egg resembles Tsuki, the moon. Oder Tsuki eigentlich. It's a limited time only menu item though. So you can eat it all the time. Wow. Habe ich gerade Ken oder Cat gesagt? Ich hoffe Ken. Tsukimi. Huh? I wonder if they'd ever sell this in my country. Ich schätze mal nein. The hamburger combo plus the extra burger costs 800 yen in total. Tja, und da wären wir wieder. Also jetzt haben wir sicherlich alles, was geht und so. Alles, was geht. Speichere ich trotzdem nochmal ab, auch wenn das derselbe Save-Slot ist. Wir haben jetzt überall einen Save-Slot, wo alles war. Return to the Main Menu. Und dann will ich jetzt mal das Extra mit dem CG Gallery angucken. Und ja, das war das letzte Bild, was uns fehlt. Einmal der schöne Anfang. Schöner Anfang. Einmal das Erwachsenenviertel. Dann schön das mit der Glocke und dem romantischen Sonnenuntergang und quasi das Geständnis. Dann einmal das Verabschieden, das wieder Zusammentreffen, dann einmal zwischen den beiden das Zusammensein in Kyoto, im Thumbnail auch das schöne Umziehen und ja, alles fängt mit Akira auch wunderschön an. Maid-Kaffee, dann schön im Aquarium, auch wieder Abschied und Zusammentreffen. Ich glaube, im ganzen Spielverlauf waren auch noch ein paar mehr Bilder da, die man hätte reinnehmen können. Aber naja, auch nicht so schlimm. Das hier sind die wichtigsten Bilder, wie ich finde. Scene Replay. Erstmal Sightseeing-Album. Ginza, Tokyo Tower. Tja, wenn ich mal was wissen will über diese Orte hier, besonders bevor ich nach Japan fliege, kann ich das ja nochmal angucken und mal gucken, ne, was genau jetzt so ist. Aber gut, bei Scene Replay passiert was genau? Wenn wir jetzt sagen The Last Night, dann kommt einfach nur nochmal der ganze Text von Anfang bis Ende. Jo, mehr ist das auch nicht. Alles klar. Dann würde ich sagen, Leute, das war's mit Go Nippon, My First Trip to Japan von mir. Mit 25 Parts? Oder 24? Oder sowas. Naja. Ich sage auf jeden Fall, das Projekt war ziemlich lustig und auch eigentlich interessant für die Leute, die noch nicht in Japan waren und sich darüber informieren, beziehungsweise selbst wenn sie schon dieses Informationswissen haben. Ich finde, es ist trotzdem nett gemacht, nett gestaltet, relativ witzig. Wie ich einmal abgegangen bin. Naja, und natürlich mit japanischem Humor, darf man nicht vergessen. Im Gesamten fand ich Makotos Ending zwar nicht so dramatisch, aber irgendwie doch nicer. Aber ich fand Akira vom Charakter her am besten. Wie sieht's mit euch aus? Wie war euer Erlebnis mit Go Nippon, My First Trip to Japan? Also, ich würde sagen, es ist auf jeden Fall ein nützliches Spiel, wenn man noch nicht in Japan war und da mal irgendwie hin möchte. Und des Weiteren ist es, selbst wenn man da nicht hin will und eigentlich nur ein Visual Novel Anime Fan ist, ist es trotzdem echt lustig gemacht. Besonders wenn man den japanischen Stil mag. Naja, gut. Ich verabschiede mich von dieser Seite. Das nächste Projekt wird auch wieder ein Visual Novel sein, was das hier ersetzt. Allerdings, ja, entweder kann ich es hochladen oder YouTube sagt nö. Dann muss ich mal gucken. Ich werde einen bestimmten Part dann, bevor das ganze Projekt kommt, ich werde es irgendwann aufnehmen, auf meinem Test-Account hochladen. Und wenn es dann irgendwie einen Strike bekommt, dann heißt das, tut mir leid, muss ein anderes Projekt wählen, dann muss ich das für mich privat spielen. Allerdings macht das nichts. Das nächste Projekt wird so oder so ein Visual Novel sein, weil wenn das Projekt gestrikt wird, kann ich immer noch ein anderes nehmen. Ich habe ja noch genug offene Visual Novels. Frage ist nur, welches nehme ich. Ich sag, bis zu einem anderen Projekt. Ich hoffe, die Japanreise hat euch gefallen. Bis dahin, viel Spaß und tschüss.